I'm back, baby. Do you think, here's a question. How many babies do you think they threw out with the bathwater before they started telling everybody to say, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater? And then, oh, that makes sense. Because I think that was actually probably a really good way for people to do late-term abortions back in the day. Because they'd just be like, oh, I'm just washing the baby. Whoa! No more extra expense. Speaking of babies, do you ever think that maybe if you're listening to sad music while you're pregnant, then the babies, they wrap the cord around their neck and they commit suicide in the womb? And that's legal, right? So if they outlaw abortion, there's the option to listen to sad music and make your baby kill itself. Now, if there was a drummer here, there would be a lovely little whoosh, and that there isn't one. I got a question. Why do people gotta hide their clothes in closets? Seriously, you know what I mean? They have these beautiful clothings, and they just put doors on them. And then you come in maybe you walk past their bedroom, you don't even go into their bedroom, but they got the doors all shut up. Like they don't want you to know how many clothes they got. Is it they're afraid you're gonna take their clothes? What's going on? Because I like reaching in pockets, and the best place to reach in pockets is in a stranger's closet. Am I right? Thank you. Speaking of closets, I'm not gonna say what you think I'm gonna say. I started calling cowboy boots foot pickup trucks. Try that on for size. Cowboy boots. No, he's not wearing cowboy boots, he's wearing foot pickup trucks. Like it'd be a whole branded thing, My company that makes cowboy boots, they're just like utility boots, they got a spot for your knife, and a spot for your gun and your wallet, man. Foot pickup trucks, don't leave home without. I don't know, it's just, like that. How about this other business idea? Hi sharks. Hi sharks, are you high sharks? I wish you were high. I think the high sharks would buy more of the stuff, if they could make the sharks smoke cannabis before giving them their thing. I had an idea for a product, it's called High Sharks, and what it is a snorkel for sharks to smoke weed out of. So it's called High Sharks. And you pitch it to you get it. Here's the deal. You're looking at me, you're thinking, he's doing jokes about cowboy boots that didn't have cowboy boots, Maybe you're thinking, oh, that's a dressed up homeless guy. Maybe you're thinking that. And you'd be half right, half wrong. What I found out is Jake Gyllenhaal must be homeless. Because there's two things that people say I look like. Jake Gyllenhaal and a homeless man. So logically speaking, I think Jake Gyllenhaal we need to get a home for Jake Gyllenhaal. But here's the deal. I think I am home. I am homeless. I'm home less than I want to be. I'd like to be at home more, work on some projects, type out these jokes, I don't know. But I'm home less than I want to be, but I'm not home less, I'll show you my address, I'll show you pictures of the house. I swear to God, I have a home. It's in my car. No, speaking of cars, do you know you're in your car and you're smelling your fingers, and there's so many things you can smell in your fingers when you're in the car, but the car, when they're looking at you from the car next to you, they don't know what's on your fingers, but they see your facial expressions as you smell your fingers, and they're just looking over, because you're at the stoplight, and they're tuning through the radio, and they see you, and you're like, and that's the realization, you're having the realization of, I think that's lime and strawberries. You were cutting fruit earlier, right? They are seeing you, and they're thinking that you were thinking, is that poo-poo? We just don't know. You know, so we just kind of hope for the best when we see people smelling their fingers. I think that's the takeaway really for life. As you go through this life and you see people smelling their fingers, just imagine they've only cut limes and strawberries. And then there would be a big applause break. They're applauding too, because that depth of that statement really resonated with the crowd. And then people are running up and throwing their bras, you know. That's the future version of that joke. Well, yeah. I think that's I've concluded this. I think I've concluded this mic properly. I think that everyone here's had just as much fun as they need to have, and I'd like you to welcome back to the stage the other man.